Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Gashi's Kamen TV, the tallest man in Black Africa. From where I sit, William Samoei Ruto is a completely weakened president. William Samoei Ruto is a badly wounded president. If you look at the tone of William Samoei Ruto when he's talking, after Parliament was overrun by the youth, after the policemen were overpowered by the youth, after he withdrew the finance bill, the president is badly shaken. The tone is that of a man who is subdued. I was listening to him on X Space. I was listening to him when he was addressing the nation, when he was climbing down from the sycamore tree of pride and entitlements. And you would see a very different head of state. Different from the one that we know is usually full of himself. Different from a Ruto that we know who does not give in very easily. Different from a president that we knew that it is his highway, it is his way or the highway. If you are joining this channel for the first time, this is Gashi's Kamen TV, the tallest man in Black Africa. Kindly at this juncture, I request you to like the video and maybe comment. Why do you think William Samoei Ruto is completely wounded? Why do you think William Samoei Ruto has completely been weakened? Because from where I sit, William Samoei Ruto is going to find it very, very rough leading this nation going forward. If you look at William Samoei Ruto, he is now confronted by an assertive parliament. A parliament that won't wash its hands. A parliament that is now looking for ways of disassociating itself or delinking itself from William Samoei Ruto. A parliament that is now moving to the sides of Kenyans. William Samoei Ruto will also find it very, very rough to pass bills in parliament going forward, if what we are witnessing in parliament is anything to go by. The second thing is that when you look at the people who surround William Samoei Ruto, the team is powerless. The team has no influence. The team is also completely weakened. If you look at Oscar Sudi, do you think Oscar Sudi is going to move around with the millions the way he was doing? If you look at Ishongwa, Kimani Ishongwa was castigating the youth, describing them as KFC, sijui Uber riding generation, who don't care, who have been fed up with life, but because they have so much, because of eating chicken from KFC, because of riding on Ubers, sleeping in very comfortable and spring beds. You see, today, William Samoei Ruto cannot hear such courageous voices of Kimani Ichung'wah, Kyojuri, and he has been left alone, completely vulnerable, completely exposed. He has no defense. He is on his own. Just like you saw him coming to read that statement after the riot, he came alone with his aide-de-camp. Ako peke yake. The other thing is that he is confronted by a restless youth. A youth that is smart, digital, well-informed, educated, but jobless. a youth that is assertive. A youth, if you listen to X handle yesterday, if you listen to that debate, that's a debate that was on X Space, a number of Kenyans who talked were not missing words. If you have been listening to the youth, they have been hitting hard at William Samoei Ruto's administration. Remember, in one of my shows, I told you William Samoei Ruto did not require any opposition. He didn't. His policies were going to oppose him. And when you look at the way he was doing things, taxing Kenyans, including the jobless. Imagine, he was taxing even the jobless Kenyans. Then, that is why the revolt came. How he is going to survive, only time will tell. But I'm sure, I can assure you, that the Gen Z and the millennial guys are not going to give him time. Again, William Samoei Ruto is also confronted by an abrasive, ambitious deputy, Rigathi Gachagua. If you look at Gachagua today, Gachagua and William Samoei Ruto are not singing from the same hymn book. Gachagua is driving towards the east, while William Samoei Ruto is driving towards the west. They are not together. The deputy has come out and he's using William Samoei Ruto's playbook that he used against Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. And Gachagua has realized that William Samoei Ruto cannot win the second term. Something else is that when you look again at the church has also dissociated itself from William Samoei Ruto. It is now depoliticizing its pulpits. I want you to look at coming Sunday, that is tomorrow. You realize very few politicians who attend the church. And those who attend may not even be recognized by the church. The church has realized that it is losing. And I'll give my next video about the church. I'm going to give a critical analysis about the church. So the church is actually running away from William Samoei Ruto, from politicians, and many churches, many bishops feel that politicians should not be allowed to speak. Something else is that Kenyans are voting against William Samoei Ruto. There's a revolution about his unending promises. A revolution against false hope. A revolution against unkept promises. A revolution against William Samoei Ruto's administration. I'm not even sure what will happen tomorrow, because things are changing so fast. If you are told last year that William Samoei Ruto can be forced to withdraw the finance bill, who geamini? So there is a revolution that is sweeping across Kenya. And I'm happy that the rest of Africa is running from Kenya. The rest of Africa is copying Kenyan. Something else is that when you look at William Samoei Ruto, I don't think he's going to tax Kenyans the way he wants, the way he used to tax Kenyans. And if you look at what he's doing, you see him now pressing the panic button. Pressing the panic button just to assert himself. Pressing the panic button to endear himself to Kenyans. That is why he's merging parastatals. That is why he said anybody who is above 60 must go home. All these are panic buttons. That is why the budgets for First Lady second lady, third lady, and fourth lady, or whatever you may call them, those women of the guys who are in office. That is why the budget was withdrawn. I don't know what you think, but from where I sit, the president is very, very vulnerable, completely weakened. Please like the video and have a blessed Sabbath for those of you who observe Saturday as your Sabbath. Keep peace wherever you are, and till next time, bye-bye.